Hey everyone. So since the last time I shared my Ancestry DNA ethnicity results, the numbers have changed over time. I uploaded that video maybe like 2 years ago, around 2 years ago or so now. And over those 2 years, they've changed a number of times. So I figured maybe it's a good time to kind of show you what my latest results are and compare them to what I first showed in that original video. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is Ancestry DNA. And if we take a look at these numbers at first glance, you can see that there's a significant difference. On the left are my older results. Here on the right are my newer results. So let's just take a look at the numbers really quickly, and then we'll take a look at the map to see if the countries are delineated as they were before. So Nigeria, 51%. Now we're down to 36%. But something's interesting about Nigeria. Now that we're able to split Nigeria up into multiple sections, so we have Nigeria and then we have Nigeria East Central. So Nigeria is 36%, but Nigeria East Central is 4%. So that's pretty awesome that they're able to split this down a little bit further than they were before. Benin, Togo used to be 22%, now it's 24%. Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu people is now Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu people. And if you take a look at the highlighted section here that represents those countries, you see that this delineation is different from what it was before. It used to be a larger section that was represented on the map, and because of that, they called it Cameroon, Congo, and Southern, but now it's just Western. So it looks like they were able to narrow it down a little more based on my DNA, which is awesome. So that used to be 15%, now it's 11%. We have Mali, which was 6%, and now Mali is 4%. Norway has popped up. That's 2% Norway. Never had Norway before. As we spoke about Ghana before, now Ghana is mixed in with Ivory Coast. And Sweden is no longer represented in my results. But we do have England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, which is still there. It used to be 3%, now it is 1%. Oh, no, it's split up into two. So we have Wales, which is 1%, and England, Northwestern Europe, which is 1%. Okay, so that is Ancestry DNA. Let's take a look at 23andMe next. Okay, so if we take a look at 23andMe, on the left side are my old results, on the right side are my new results, and the numbers have changed slightly here as well. Not quite as drastic as they changed in Ancestry, but let's take a look at these. So Sub-Saharan African, 95.1%. That's what it used to be. Now it's 95.3%. Western Africa used to be 88%. Now it's 90.8%. And if we go to the individual countries, let's take a look at these. So Nigeria, or being Nigerian, went from 51.9% to 62.8%. So that's a significant jump. We have Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean, went from 24.9 to 24.4%. Senegalese Guinean no longer is shown in my results on 23andMe. Broadly, West African went from 9.9% to 3.6%. So it looks like a lot was taken up by Nigerian, which is amazing. That means they're getting more data and it's getting a little more accurate, which is good to know. Congolese and Southern East African. So it went from 5.9% to 4.5%. So let's see this breakdown. So we have Angolan and Congolese went from 4.4% to 4.3%. So it didn't change too much. Southern East African, 0.2%. And that is not my new results. Broadly Congolese and Southern East African, 1.3% to 0.2%. And then we have broadly Sub-Saharan African, and that is no longer showing up in my results here. Okay. So European portions, we have 4% European, 4.5 now. And we have Northwestern European, 4.3%. And we only have one result under Northwestern European, and that's British and Irish at 4.3%. Used to be 2.3%. And I used to have broadly Northwestern European. That no longer exists, but broadly European goes from 0.5% to 0.2%. So the unknowns that I used to have in my original posting, in my original time looking at these results, it looks like they're being cleared up a little bit, which is pretty awesome. And of course, there's Ancestry as well. It's able to break down that based on my mixture of countries represented in my DNA, that I'm probably from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Westmoreland Parish in particular, and that happens to be true. That happens to be true. My mother's from Westmoreland. All right. So now let's take a look at MyHeritage to see if anything has changed. So surprisingly, the numbers for MyHeritage, they've remained the same. And it's really funny considering this is the first test that I did many years ago. So I was expecting some fluctuation of some sort, and there hasn't been any. What they're able to do now that they weren't able to do before is are now able to kind of break down where my recent ancestry is from. And 23andMe and AncestryDNA has that same feature. But yes, the numbers have stayed the same. So 62.5 Nigerian, 25.9 Sierra Leonean, 7.8 Kenyan, 2.1 Baltic, and 1.7% English. And with that, those are my updated numbers for those three major companies. We had AncestryDNA, 23andMe, and MyHeritage. I hope you found this video beneficial, and it'd be interesting to hear how much your numbers have fluctuated. And if you want, please comment below, because I'd be really interested in hearing about that. So I will see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Have a great week, day, whenever you're watching this. Just have a great one. Talk to you later. God bless.